Good Easter morning. Good morning, everyone. Easter Sunday. He has risen. He has risen indeed. Thank you for joining us here at Discipleship 24/7 as we understand the story of Easter Sunday. So the story of Easter Sunday happens like this. The two women, Mary Magdalene and Mary, get up early in the morning, Sunday morning, purchases some oils and spices, and prepare to head for the tomb. As they approach the tomb, something interesting has happened. When they arrived, they looked up and saw that the stone has rolled away, which, in the biblical culture, stones were very large for tombs. Stones were heavy to move. And the women entered the tomb, and they saw a young man clothed in white robes, sitting on the right side of the tomb. They were shocked. They were probably in a moment of processing. In verse 6 of Mark 16, the angel said, "Do not be afraid. Do not be alarmed. You are looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified, but isn't here. He has risen from the dead. Look, this is where they laid his body." The angel told them to go and share this news with the disciples, with everybody, Peter, just as he told. One thing to notice in Mark 16, verse 9, was the woman left the tomb, trembled, bewildered, and they shared this news with Jesus, about Jesus, with the disciples. And the one thing to note is that verse 10 and 11 mentions that she shared what had happened, what she'd seen, but the disciples didn't believe. The disciples didn't believe. What makes you wonder, makes you think, doesn't it? That the women came to the tomb, saw that it was open. The angel appeared before him and said, "Do not be afraid. Jesus was here. This is where he lay, but he is no longer here. He has risen from the dead." Other passages, such as Luke and Matthew, the disciples were still weeping. The disciples were, I guess, focused on the big picture, or the other picture, that Jesus was gone. Jesus was not here. But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? That Mary witnessed an event with Mary, mother of Jesus, and shared with the disciples, and yet they didn't believe. Kind of makes us wonder, makes us stop and think, doesn't it? You know, we look at history. Things happen in history. You know, the invention of electricity, the invention of the light bulb, the invention of radio, the invention of television. When we think about these things in history, we think about, you know, and read who invented these things and when. But when you think about it, you and I weren't there. You and I didn't witness these things. Other people did, and documented it, and shared it with people. But yet, many of us probably haven't doubted or questioned the invention of the first automobile, the first light bulb, or electricity. And yet, when it comes to resurrection, Easter Sunday, many still think and ponder and question. But let's gather together in prayer and celebrate that He has risen. He has risen indeed.
So it gets you thinking, that last part in Mark 16, 9 through 11, where Mary told the disciples who were grieving that she saw Jesus, but they didn't believe. Perhaps they needed some time to comprehend, to process all that happened from when they were with Jesus to this point. Maybe that's some of you still processing, still thinking about all the scripture you've heard, all the scripture you read about Easter, about Good Friday, about Palm Sunday. Luke 24, verse 12 shares that Peter ran to the tomb to see with his own eyes, physically, and ponder what has happened. Many still wonder, many still come up with a thought such as, the disciples stole the body, rolled the tomb away. But Scripture mentions that Pilate ordered the tomb to be sealed and ordered guards to be posted after what Jesus said before him. Many have think that everyone was hallucinating, everyone was dreaming of seeing Jesus, such as the women, such as his disciples later on. And doctors will tell you that everyone having the same dream is not possible. You see, God had a plan. God had a purpose. God had a reason, and that was his Son. John chapter 1, verse 1 says that God, the Word became flesh to dwell among us. He had a purpose. He had a mission. What about you? As we gather together on Easter Sunday to reflect, to think about, how about you? How about you? The resurrection still catches folks today by surprise, catches folks off guard as we celebrate Easter. Many folks still wonder, ponder, and think about the resurrection. Many still look at the evidence, look at Scripture, look at everything that's been given, or foretold, or shared, and yet some are still pondering. And as we gather, I encourage you to just take a moment in solitude. Take a moment in silence. Take a moment to reflect upon what you've heard, what you read. And that brothers and sisters in Christ are not surprised about the resurrection, not off guard about the resurrection. Because it comes down to this, a personal application that we do among ourselves. Are you ready to put your faith and trust in Jesus? Or are you going to continue to be surprised by the good news? You see, many wonder about this gift of salvation. How can I have this gift? Is there a catch? Do I have to buy something? Do I have to do something in return? The invitation's always there. The question is, are you ready to put your faith in Jesus? This gift I talked about of salvation, picture this. Many of us have gone through a drive-thru for coffee or for a hamburger. What if you were to buy the car behind you? That would be a free gift for the person behind you. That would be the free gift. They didn't do anything. They didn't earn it. They were sitting in their car waiting for their turn. But you bought them that cup of coffee. You bought them their meal. And yet, they had this free gift. All because of you taking an action. Making a decision to buy their coffee, their meal. May we be encouraged today by Easter that Christ has risen indeed, just as he promised, just as Scripture has suggested, just as Scripture has stated through the passages. Perhaps you need some time to think and comprehend and ponder, and that's okay. But continue to seek the Word, continue to get connected with God through prayer, continue to be connected in a church. Just as Jesus was on the water, he calls out to Peter, "Come to me. Walk to me." And we're familiar with that passage where Peter begins to walk to Jesus, but he sees the storms around him. And he begins to sink. And Jesus says, "Peter, you of little faith." How's your faith doing? May be strengthened this morning as you gather together this Easter Sunday, celebrating the empty tomb.